All right. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Storytelling for Collective Healing Showcase. We got an opportunity about a year ago to be able to create a project at the intersections of course, restorative justice and the arts. We just kind of felt like this was a really amazing moment as an organization to say, like, how do we really build a cohort that can celebrate both of these things?
My name is River, and the piece that I am presenting is called Freedom to Root, Freedom to Fly.
My name is Bianca Monet. I work mostly in sound.
I have been a storyteller for most of my 16, 17 years of advocacy and decided I wanted to join because I needed to make some sense of all the trauma I had suffered as a child.
I specialize in participatory art.
I knew that I needed something like what was being offered here. I had the clarity about that.
And so there's been all kinds of things that we've tried, and it's been a cohort that's been both in person and online. I think we also had like systems in place for uplifting each other, practices of like feedback and constructive feedback.
I think the most exciting part of the creation was the work that we did before we actually started to shoot our film.
Talking about restorative practices and our own individual experiences, and I wanted to create visual poetry to reflect our conversations.
So we were looking at what are the shared commonalities in our stories, and also what did we feel was really pressing that wants to be shared and connected with in that moment.
It's an intense process. It's been very intense. It's a series of 5 sound works. It's a weaving of her story and her life from early childhood to present day. Being a victim isn't her entire identity, and it was important for me to be able to capture many aspects of her human experience.
Jude, my love, reject the lies that have stolen you from me. I know the pain they caused you, but what you did for survival no longer serves you.
To explore what emotions may arise within you as you bear witness to our journey of healing through trauma and from experiencing PTSD. It hasn't been an upward trajectory. It's more like a spiral, continuous healing of vibrating energy within us.
I'm really excited to get people to think about restorative justice in different ways. There is no restorative justice without the vulnerability of storytelling.
We live in a very, punish, throw away, and that's how we deal with people. But what does it look like to really think about the underlying causes or why there are certain experiences of trauma or violence or whatever it is?
Restorative justice is really about a remembrance of deep human connection, and that there is harm does not make us any less connected.
I just want to tell stories that support people who feel they don't have a voice, people who were traumatized by incarceration, by sexual abuse, by domestic violence.
I thought I was making art, and really Carol has challenged me to be a better mother, and that's been very nice.
One of the things I hope is that this project can serve as a way to bring people into the conversation about restorative justice. Also find the niche art that makes us just feel so curious to explore things we don't know about. I think we just access something that is more eternal and communal than language in the first place.